Subscribe our channel and yes, don't forget to press bell icon notification.
Russians, 75 years later, Stalingrad is a battle to remember. Volgograd, Russia. Like every Russian schoolchild, I grew up learning about Hitler's murderous advance into Russia during World War II, and how it was halted at the Battle of Stalingrad, a critical turning point in the war. The fight raged for 200 days, and the city was reduced to ruins. Civilians who couldn't evacuate starved, some eating rats and clay. Resistance to the German onslaught was fierce as the defending army had no choice but to fend off the attack or die standing, following Stalin's order, not one step back. At the end, a population that had been 500,000 was just 35,000. Since the war, the city has been completely rebuilt, and in 1961 was renamed Volgograd, an effort to erase Stalin's legacy. But memories of the fighting, 75 years ago this year, are strong. Volgograders walking the streets are going to work pass by many kinds of memorials to those who sacrificed their lives. The main memorial is the Mamayev Kurgan complex, over which towers, the motherland calls, a statue that symbolizes the common mother of all Russians, leading them to engage in battle. Visible from almost every vantage point in the city, the statue is a powerful reminder of the price that Soviet people paid to defeat Nazism. I have worked as a conflict photographer for more than 10 years. Once, when visiting Homs, Syria, in 2014, I found myself comparing the destruction I saw with that of Stalingrad. When I visit Volgograd now, modern, reconstructed, I wonder if Homs and other cities destroyed by war will ever look and feel like this. When the Germans sent in tanks, Mikhail Panikaka was fighting in a trench. He had already thrown his grenades and had just 2 Molotov cocktails left. He was raising one bottle to throw when a bullet smashed it, setting him on fire. He took the remaining bottle, jumped out of the trench and hit the nearest German tank, setting it on fire. The other tanks withdrew. After the fighting, all that remained of the village of Rossoshka, 35 kilometers, about 22 miles, from Volgograd, were ruins of buildings, ashes, shell craters and thousands of corpses. Today, 2 cemeteries stand at the site, 60,000 German soldiers are buried in one, 20,000 Soviet fighters in the other. Each summer, groups of volunteers look for the remains of soldiers in fields and under city streets. In 2017, the bodies of 800 soldiers were discovered. One day this summer, searchers unearthed the body of a Soviet fighter at the bottom of a pit a meter deep. His arms folded and legs bent. During the war, the industrial part of the city was a station for tractors and tanks. Now, the yearly rock festival Volgorok is held there. This year, groups of young people dance between old metal constructions, above which hangs a billboard emblazoned with the word Stalingrad. On the waterfront each summer, an orchestra plays popular songs from Soviet times. I was about 5 years old when the Germans began to bomb Stalingrad, recalled Anatoly Savin, who was 80-something and was dancing with his wife, Irina. I was playing in the street when the rumble of planes and explosions began. Thanks for watching these videos. Hit like, subscribe our channel and yes, don't forget to share with your friends.